All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So last week we solved two-step inequalities and we solved two-step equations, writing them from triangles. So today we are going to write and solve two-step equations from angles. And we have three different types of angles we use: complementary, supplementary, and vertical. And we're going to go through each one of those. So we're going to write the equation just like we did from the triangles, and then we're going to split our river and solve. And then we are going to use it to solve for the missing angle. So example 1 says write and solve an equation to find the measure of x and the value of each angle. Two angles are supplementary. Two angles are supplementary angles because the two angles form a straight line. They form a straight angle. So this angle right here and this angle right here. So you have angle ACB, and you also have angle ACD, and both of them together create 180 degrees. Okay? So we have 25 plus my 2x plus 3 is going to give me 180 degrees. So like we did last week, we have to combine our like terms. So I have 2x's, and then I have a 25 plus 3, which gives me 28, and it has to equal 180 degrees. So I'm going to split my river, subtract 28 on both sides, bring down my 2x, I have to borrow, and then I have to divide by 2 on both sides. So x is going to equal 2 goes into, so let's divide this out over here, 152. 7 times, which gives me 14. Bring down my 2, and 2 goes into 12 6 times, which gives me 0. So my x equals 76. So this is a placeholder for the answer that I found. So this is going to be 2 times 76 plus 3. So I have 76 times 2, which gives me the 152 that we had earlier right here. And then I have to add 3 to it, which gives me 155. So this is asking for angle ACD. So that's ACD, and we have 155. And in order to check our answer, we take it and we add it to our other angle, and we see if it equals 180 degrees. And it does. So you have to remember that a straight line is 180 degrees, and they are supplementary angles, okay? So here I have a 90-degree angle, and these are called complementary. And the way that I remember the difference between the two is you have C, complementary comes before S in the alphabet, and 90 comes before 180 when you count. So that was when I was younger, that's how I remembered it. And they form a right angle, which is 90 degrees, right? So you have angle ABC, and you also have angle CBD, okay? So we have to do our equation. So let me erase this so we can see it. So you have ABC has 4x plus my CBD, which is 30 degrees, and they have to equal 90. Well, there's really not anything to combine here, so I'm just going to do the math. Minus 30, which is 60, Divide both sides by 4. Okay. Okay, so my value of x is 15. So again, this x right here is a placeholder for this number. So I'm just going to bring it over here and do 4 times 15, which is 60. So that angle is 60. And now we check it. So I have 60 plus 30, and does it equal 90? And it does. Our answer is correct. Okay, so we have one more type of angle, and one of the ways that you can remember that these are vertical is they create V's. There is a V right here, and you got a pretty wide V top and bottom. And these angles are the same, they equal each other. So two angles are vertical because the two angles are congruent angles formed by intersecting lines. Okay, so these two lines intersect, they cross each other. And 155 and the x plus 82 have to equal each other. So I have this one right here, this x plus 82 has to equal this 155. And it's just a one-step equation. I'm going to split my river and minus 82 on each side. And I get 73. Okay, so angle ACD is 73. And so I'm doing 73 plus the 82 and seeing if I get 155. And I do. So again, complementary, you're adding two angles to get 180. Or supplementary, that's two angles to get 180. Complementary, you're adding two angles to get 90. And vertical angles equal each other, okay? So let's do some more practice, and I'm going to do one, you're going to do one. I'm going to do one, you're going to do one, okay? So this is a complementary angle. It's a right angle, and that's going to be 90 degrees. So I have 3x plus 15 equals 90. So then I'm going to rewrite and solve. So 3x plus 15 equals 90. Minus 15 on each side. Bring down my 3x. Okay, and then I'm going to borrow. And 3x equals 75. And then I'm going to divide both sides by 3. Okay, so x equals 25. And then I need to plug it in so I can get the angle of DCB. Get angle DCB, which is 3 times 25, which gives me 75. So this angle measurement is 75. And I can check it because 75 plus 15 equals 90. So we're good. Okay, so you need to pause the video, and this problem is yours to do. Okay, so let's look at a different kind. So these are supplementary angles, and we said that they are 180 degrees. So my equation is going to be the 110 plus my 4x plus my 22 has to equal 180. I'm going to combine things that are alike. So I have 4 x's. I have 110 plus 22, which gives me 132, equals 180. So I'm going to split my river and solve. Let me pull my stuff down here. Here we go. Okay. And then I'm going to divide both sides by 4. Okay, and then x equals 12. And then I have to plug my 12 in and work out to get my angle. So 12 times 4 is 48. And then I add my 22, which is 70. So angle, these aren't labeled. The angle measurement is going to be 70 degrees. And I can always check because 70 plus 110 gives me 180, so it is correct. So I need you to pause your video and complete the next problem. All right, so here is number 5. So I have, again, a 90-degree right, 2 angles that create complementary angles, 90 degrees. And I have 3x here, and this is 5x plus 2. So I'm going to combine things that are alike. I have 3x's, I have 5x's, that is 8x, plus 2 equals 90 degrees. Okay, so I'm going to solve. So x equals 11. And then I need to get each one of my angle measurements. So this will be 3 times 11. So this angle measurement is 33. And then I have to place it here, which is going to be 5 times 11 plus 2. So 5 times 11 is 55, plus 2 is 57. So this angle measurement is 57. And then I can add them together and make sure they equal 90 degrees. And they do. So you need to pause the video and solve for this and give the value of x and both angle measurements. Thank you guys very much. I hope you have a great afternoon, and we are going to start something new tomorrow. Your test is going to be at the end of this week, so be prepared for that. Have a great day.